Be okay, big dreams of Hollywood, skylines and private planes, bright lights and brighter days. And one day I'd be okay. Oh yeah, dreams of Hollywood. I turn my Rex to riches, go Jordan on these Pippins. My outfit make a statement that you can't put in a sentence. Nike checks, I do it. Rock high tops like a hooper. Ahead of my time, I take you back into the future. Fuck, waiting on the new year. This the new me, I'ma do your suit and time ain't never suit your bucky.
What is up, WTP fam? It's your boy back with another one, and today I have a really special guest, someone who made their appearance known this past Sunday at Game Changer. We have none other than the realest OG, Rodzilla. How you doing today, man? How's it going?
Hmm. I'm doing fine. How y'all guys doing? Nice to meet you, George.
You too, man. I mean, we met last week. Saw you make your presence known, like in a really,
Man,
really, really big way. And man, obviously a lot went down. Someone lost their job. You and this other guy were out in the parking lot beating the hell out of each other. I mean, that was some crazy stuff. But before we get into all of that part, we're going to take a moment to let you let everyone know who you are and where you're from and all that. So I'm gonna let you take it away real quick. So here you go.
well, I'll go by the realest OG Rodzilla, one half of the Bad Boys of Wrestling, Renegade slash RTB. And I'm here, like, make an impact, like you step in my way, you get knocked down like a stock of dominoes, and that's just it.
I mean, that's obvious. I
Yeah,
mean, last week we were all just sitting there, me, Tex Mex, watching Deshaun and Jay Knight getting their asses whipped by Ellie Cobra, and then out of nowhere, something unexpected happened. You and none other than Brady Brown come out, and I don't know how this happened because I'm over here thinking, wait, what the hell is Brady doing with Rodzilla helping Deshaun? Like what's going on here? And it all went down. Obviously we saw the return of Joey Renegade as well in that moment, and you and him looked like y'all had some exchange of words and fists in the past because that looked pretty damn real right there. Like that beef, like what's going on there?
bro. The crazy part, I don't even know the guy. He was just at the wrong place, at that particular time, and hey, I had to show him what time it was. He wouldn't get out of my way. He just kept yapping, and Brady, he's actually a genius, when it comes to stuff like that. And um, RTB was just there to make that statement, and he just got the rough end of the stick, I guess.
So the statement made, like, what was exactly said? Because I have headphones on and I'm over discombobulated with everything going on. What was the message y'all were trying to give out there to let everyone know?
Well, the message was, this is Rod's first time down there with RTB at North Texas Wrestling. So the message was like, we try to put everybody on notice that we're here. We're the game changer. Like y'all guys, y'all guys got a problem with us. You got to deal with it because we're here to stay. That's the message. So you got some other ones. Just keep in mind. So in the near future, there's more of us. And we're coming.
So, but why Ellie Cobra's match? Like, why at that moment? Like, why did y'all pick that moment and you and Brady to come out and do what y'all did and say what y'all said?
At that moment, it's just the right timing. They had all type of stuff in there like going on, and we just felt like we picked that appropriate time to go in there and show Deshaun, what we made of. And, the little alliance we had with Deshaun, that was just a payoff, like RTB is for RTV. And like we don't have no alliances or anything like that. And Evil Twins, they don't know this too, Everybody's not safe when it comes to RTB.
That is very true because obviously, you know, everyone felt it in the end, but Ellie Cobra was just an innocent bystander, I guess, lost his job and all that. And then obviously, you and Joey Renegade just throwing hands from inside the cage, outside of the cage, to the parking lot, all the way into the Foot 360 building. I'm hoping, I was wishing we had an extra camera to follow you guys all over the place, see what was happening, because that was pretty physical.
Yeah, he kept getting those cheap shots in, like I'm like, dude, like what is it? He pulled me out the ring, and so hey, I had to show him what time it was. Like hey, it ain't over, like then he goes and make this promo. Uh what he's gonna do to me. I'm a man with like few words. I really don't like to talk, I like to show action. So I'll let you have your moment. But I'll see you again. Hey,
I mean, the
Joey.
action part is very true because we all saw it happen. We saw it go down, and me, I should have known better that Brady was going to make a statement because we had caught him in the pre-show. Like, I was shocked that Brady Brown was at an NTW event because that was like the second, third time I've seen him there. Obviously,
Yeah.
he's been on the podcast before. Um, and it's just crazy. Like, dang, Brady Brown's here in NTW today. Okay, let's see how this goes down. And he did put Tex-Mex on notice that there was going to be a statement made, and well, statement made,
Yeah, it's
and
more.
and
It's
more.
more.
And who better to bring with him than Rodzilla? I mean, I've seen a lot of your social media stuff. You're doing big things all over Texas right now,
Yes,
and
sir. Yes, sir.
I mean, you said you're with World Wrestling Alliance or is it
Warriors Wrestling Alliance.
World Warriors Wrestling Alliance? I always get the names mixed up.
Yeah.
And you said Lions as well.
Lions Pride Sports. You got LWA, Laredo's Wrestling Alliance, and 360 Pro. And matter of fact, I'm right here for Dog Pound Championship Wrestling. I just
Oh
had that
man,
last night too.
man, you've been doing a lot of things this summer, but I'm assuming that's Brady's way of getting RTB more out there.
Yeah,
Like,
that.
okay, let's start repping this all over the place. And obviously, I think this was what happened Sunday was a response to what Deshaun does, and that's take Oral Gang to Warrior Wrestling Alliance a few times already. He's taken them to Hype and Glory. He's taken them
Hmm.
to APW. I mean, the
Okay.
guy never stops. He's taking them everywhere, and obviously, Oral Gang. They got the Road Boys, which are part of uh, Reality of Wrestling as well. They train over there with Booker T.
Hmm.
so, so I guess Brady's like, you know what? I'll see your little, two, three promotions. I'll raise it to like 10.
Yeah. They gotta
like,
put double APW in there too, out of Austin, Texas. Pops over there, like I'll be over there sometime too, chilling with him too. He's cool.
all right, yeah, I mean, you guys too, right?
Yes, sir.
Man, so what's the future hold for you in NTW? Because, first time seeing you there in the past year I've been there. And obviously, you got someone that's beefing with you now. And Johnny Renegade, he had a few words for you. So,
Hey, he's
what's
an
next
idiot.
there?
He can talk all the noise he wants. That's cool. Like I said, like I'm a man with a few sorts of words, and like when you come, you better be able to back that crap up you're saying. But the future holds for Rodzilla and North Texas wrestling is bright. It's a lot of opportunity. You got different trophies, like different championships over there. And my God, they look lovely. And a lot of talent, like new talent for Rodzilla to like test this, skills. So I mean, it's a game changer. And I'm the problem solver. So hey, things are looking up right now.
So, I'm assuming you're eyeing not only those singles titles, maybe tag titles, but the biggest title you're eyeing right now is that world title that's around Red Chamber's waist.
Yeah, yeah, Chambers. Yeah, buddy. I mean, I know I'm a new guy on the block, but let you know, Zilla's coming. You know, it is what it is.
We can't wait for that one, man. Because I mean, like I said, I am seeing a lot of your social media content. I haven't actually got to see you in full blown action yet, but I'm
Yeah.
assuming a lot of footage is out there of Rodzilla in the ring in
Oh yeah.
some kind of fashion, right? And we got an
Yes,
example
sir.
what could go down. You and being physical is pretty known right now.
Yeah.
Again, it's like I've seen a lot of things at an NTW, but like you said, you met Joey Renegade. Who, like I said, he's been on the podcast before too. It felt like y'all had been beefing for years, like for a
Well,
long time.
yeah, he just had it coming, man. Like he kept giving some stiff shots, and I had to like give him some stiff shots back, you know, and it just, I didn't think we was gonna like get to those like that, you know, but he just dragged me out the ring like I wasn't nothing, and I just retaliated. I ain't like that too much. So it's
Man,
it's it's a fresh, it's fresh. So hey, I'm gonna finish it.
yeah. I mean, and then again, it's a Texas thing. You throw hands with me, I'm gonna throw hands back.
That's right, cause I stand 10 toes down.
Oh yeah. Everyone's like, it's a Texas thing. You watch the video of Game Changer, you'll see what I'm talking about with them two guys. Like, it's already
Yeah,
up and running, guys. You want to go check it out.
go check it out, y'all.
But so, just real quick, we are going to take a quick break to hear from the sponsor of this video. So we'll be right back.
Think you have what it takes to become a pro wrestler? Dream of hearing the crowd chant your name? Well, welcome to APW Training Ground, the official training school for advanced pro wrestling. Here you'll learn it all, from the fundamentals like rolls, bumps, and running the ropes to advanced techniques, showmanships, and in-ring psychology. We don't just train wrestlers, we build future superstars. Whether you're chasing the spotlight or chasing greatness, it starts here. Join now. Email trainwithapw@gmail.com to start your journey today.
And we're back. Man, we got a new video. We got new sponsors. It's always good to have. If you want to get some training in, there you go.
That's right.
But speaking of training, I want to get
Mhm.
more into knowing you. Let everyone else get to know you more. We've listed all
Gotcha.
the promotions you work for at the moment or traveling to in between all these shows. Where did you train at, by the way? Like, where did you get started in training?
Well, man, I went to Brian to like a live event one time. I'm a huge wrestling fan at the time, you know, and I've been all my life. And I met Houston Carson out of Bryan, Texas. He started his organization by the name of Lion Pride Sports, and he took me under his wing. It was like, do you got to look to you wanna join my school, and I had to think about it. So I traveled a couple of places with him and stuff, and personally too, he helped me a lot too on the journey. So he believed in me, Houston believed in me, and I started working, and it took me about like 2 years just to get on to like one of the main shows, and it took off from there. And I thank those guys for that, putting their trust and believe in me, doing what I'm doing right now.
I mean, you trained for 2 years with them guys?
I trained 2 years, but I've been like with Lions Pride like 7 years,
Oh,
um, I've been working like wrestling for like almost 4 years. But it's a hard game. If you want to get in this, man, you gotta like want it. Like none of
oh
this
yeah,
business is given to you, you know. You gotta go
oh
out there, you
yeah.
gotta take it. So
I can vouch for that. When I see a lot of these guys scratching and clawing to get their way up there, and it's
yeah, it's
pretty
hard, bro.
interesting to see.
It's hard.
Because like you yourself, you said you're in San Antonio right now. Last week you
Yes,
were in
sir.
Dallas, and then I'm
Yes, sir.
assuming the week before you were somewhere else, and you probably live in the most random part of Texas.
Yeah, I'm from a small town, man. Kind of the Bluebell country, man. Like all the ice cream, Burnham, Texas. That's why I was raised at Burnham, Texas.
I was born and raised in Texas too, Dallas, and I've never heard of that
Okay.
place.
It's a small place, man. Like
Small
I'm a country
place.
boy, man. It's it's Brenham, Texas. That's it.
That explains them hard shots, man. That country strength came out of you. Like I was hitting
Yeah,
those shots like bam, bam. I was like, eesh.
yeah. I actually heard Cowboy Cliff Rogers, man. He was like, man, that's a good old country boy. That get old country shots, you know. He's like a slobber knocker. I was like, oh, okay, okay.
Oh man, I almost had my JR moment come out when y'all were throwing hands. It's a slobber knocker. By God, by God. The damn near
Yeah,
killed him with those shots.
yes, sir.
But me and Tex Mex were having fun with it, and we were throwing some shade at everybody. I threw a few button teasers for everybody. Everybody knows me as the censor guy.
Yeah.
I threw some of those in there. Um,
Yeah.
but you trained for 2 years, worked with Lions for seven, and you recently. When did you start traveling and everything to other promotions?
Well, when I started traveling, it took like I want to say like a year in. It was me and my cousin on the road a lot. Cool Daddy Denzel, and we traveled like to like a lot of places, dude. Like Waco, Dallas, Laredo, South Padre, uh, Houston. It's name a lot, man. You know, like we've been on the road together, and we actually like real like blood. Like his mom and my mom are best friends, and they're cousins too. So you know. And that's pretty cool, like to do this profession with your cousin and stuff too. So, good support system. Um,
Oh,
let all the negativity stuff out the window. You know, like we got to keep it like up here, set it down here. Like, you know, got to
oh,
keep the thing afloated. So that's
yeah. So you
yeah,
probably hear it a lot, like, "Oh, you're in wrestling. Isn't that stuff make believe and blah blah blah?" Because I hear it all the time too. When people hear like, "Oh, you're a podcaster for wrestling. Don't you love baseball
yeah.
and football?" Like I do, but watch a wrestling
That
show and you'll get it. It's like,
it sucks because like people don't know, like they don't take a minute to live in our world. You know, like we bust our butt to go out there to that ring and train, and we take risks too. We get hurt. We got to pay for that out of pocket. You know, like we athletes just as well as the other ones, like baseball, basketball. We do the same thing. Like think about Tom Brady and Belichick. If we didn't have Belichick, what would Tom Brady be? You know, like I hate when people sit there and like try to like destroy us or what we're doing, but can't walk a mile in our boots or shoes. You know, like we'll run
um,
circles around y'all.
that is true, man. That is very true because, like I said, people give me that crap all the time. You watch it, you're a part of it, and then I started the whole partnership with NTW, doing
Right.
the live broadcast, doing everything I'm doing with them. And, everyone gives me crap all the time, especially when they see the wrestlers on my podcast. They're like, "Are these guys like for real?" It's like, guys, come on. These guys are the real deal. Like, you just see them on TV as these giants and stuff. Like a lot of these guys are just regular dudes, like
Dude,
guys that just
like
love wrestling.
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Like when I first started, dude, I got my ribs cracked. But like being me, the person I am, I didn't give up. I kept working and doing a lot of stuff, like in the gym because I wanted to like get in there and like really just do stuff that everybody else doing. I didn't set my butt on the bench or anything either because your ribs gonna heal on his own. And also I had my wisdom tooth like knocked out of my mouth, like to
Free
say
dental.
our
There you
stuff,
go. You got some free dental there.
yeah, yeah, dude. Like this stuff is not, no game, it's
Mm.
pretty much real.
Uh, yeah, I mean, the only thing I tell people is, all right, well, if you think it's so, you know, make believe, I'm not going to use the other word.
There you go.
You get in there and get slammed on a bunch of two by fours. See how that feels on you.
Right? No, I'm just
like,
trying to tell them.
like they're like, isn't it a trampoline? Like, no, it's pretty much nothing but boards and metal under that thing. Like, you got like that much padding in there, and they're like, why don't you do it? It's like, you think I'm crazy? Like, you gotta be really crazy to get in there. I'm just gonna stand on the sidelines.
Yeah. Most things about it too, man. Like a lot of people take it for granted and then they don't do the right stuff. Like you gotta be disciplined. You gotta work out, you gotta eat the right stuff, you gotta take care of your body, you gotta do what's best to perfect your profession in there, like your craft, all that stuff. Um
Yeah, and that's one thing I really I like about the independent scene because I get to see all this up hand, like up and close and personal.
Hmm.
You got a lot of the promoters saying, "Hey, stay in shape, stay working on your craft," telling you guys all this, and I can see why because you just like Sunday. I'm going to use you as the example. Like I wouldn't have known you've only been doing this for a little bit of time. The way you
Yes,
came
sir.
out and just naturally did everything you did and did it with the guy you never met.
Yeah.
Like
That's how.
that's just crazy. Like you have to have a lot of trust in somebody and you know be really good at what you do to make it look the way y'all did
Yeah,
because
yeah. That comes with a bunch of discipline, like learning on the road, learning from your bets. Always, you can take anything that people tell you, but like if it's gonna benefit you, I'm gonna let it sink in here, because these guys been doing it longer than me. They've been doing it longer than me, and that's why they call vets for a reason. You know, so they pass the knowledge to me, so they want me to do better in my craft. So I take that and I lock it in, and a lot of training and film study. I like to go back and watch some of my matches to know what I'm messing up on to go back and fix it. That's what I do. Um, Most people will say, I ain't gonna do this. With the egos and stuff. Like everybody, like what we're doing right now, shouldn't have an ego. We should just all be, we striving to get to one place, like to success. Like maybe to like the big promotions one day. Name WWE, maybe AEW, Ring of Honor, stuff like that, TNA. Um, that's the goal, man.
oh yeah, to be
So
on the big screen,
yeah,
and I mean a lot of you guys, I'm like, man, I can't wait till I see them up on the big time, and I'm like, hey, I remember they were here first, so I'm gonna
there
reach
you
out and
go,
get them on the podcast again.
dude, and that fuels me. Like I see, like take Roxanne Perez, like she was a inspiration to us since we trained with her too. LWA, and she come to the Pride sometime and train out there. And that's just motivation. That's just like proof that anybody can do this and make it to the big screen. That's fighting amongst Jade Cargill for like a chance of being the number one contenders for like the women's queen of the ring, stuff like that. And that was pretty cool, to see somebody that you
Oh
came
yeah,
from the same cloth that's doing that. So that gives
yeah.
you like positivity and like ambition to do this stuff
You
even more.
know, we'll just name a few more Texas boys. Like JBL, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Booker T. You
Man.
know, like
And I and I met
that's
Booker
crazy to
T.
think.
I met Booker T and I met JBL. That's crazy, bro. Like childhood heroes and they right here in your face, and like you just JBL. That's Booker T. Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy to think. Like two Hall of Famers in front of you, guys that
Yeah.
did what you're doing right now, probably giving you the
Yeah.
best advice they can, and
Facts.
like for you, that's probably like, oh man, this is like me. That's like me meeting like my favorite baseball player of all time, Pudge
Yeah.
Rodriguez, Texas Ranger, the catcher. If I met that guy, I'm like, oh crap, because I grew up watching baseball and playing and all that too. But
Good stuff.
wrestling is where it's at for me.
So I'm gonna tell you what it took off too. I gotta take I gotta thank Lieutenant Dan, the voice Lieutenant Dan. He stepped in when my downs and like when I was feeling depressed. He put me back on the ship. Wrestling with my brothers with the Renegades down there in Laredo, James Blackheart, Flexi, Jay Alexander, um, Zeke Rose, Cool Daddy, we all, like JJ LeVay, all those guys, man, like we here. And those were the brothers that kept me up and want me to do this. And then every day he calls me, checks on me, make sure I'm doing the right thing. Um, I took from Lance Archer, man, like he kind of used to talk to me a lot too and tell me like if I'm like getting off track, get back on track. And I always, he's a big guy like me. And I ask him a lot of personal questions like, what can I do to progress this? He said, be yourself and just do you. And I took that to heart. But you get lonely at the top sometime, man. But like, yeah, some people got to remind you, like, hey, you this person. Like when I go in grocery stores now, I see kids all the time. Now, hey, it's Rodzilla. They putting the little fist up and stuff, want to like try to fight me and stuff, and that's really cool. Like to be an inspiration, like a hero to some people, kids that look up to me. It makes a lot.
Yeah, man. That's a that's probably like the biggest thing for you is the kids when they walk up wanting to fight. Because I see it all
Yeah,
the time at the shows.
yeah,
But before we wrap this up, man, this has been a great conversation. I know you got to get back to it, get back to your shows and training and getting back on the road to come home. Before we end it though, like where can everybody find you social media wise? That way they can, follow you, follow your story and your journey in this business.
got you. I have an Instagram, and I got a Facebook, but I'm working on a YouTube channel too, like just to put my stuff on the content. They can find me at Roderick Jackson on Facebook and Instagram. And you'll see me holding like I got like autograph pictures with the kids in the back with my Rise Division Championship and TikTok too. So y'all guys check that out. I'm on there
Oh
and I'll
yeah.
follow you guys back
I,
too. So
I've seen all of them. I actually got to follow you on Instagram still.
come
I'm gonna
on.
do
I
that,
got
but
you.
I'm also gonna put all his links in the down below. That way, I can follow him, get to know him a little more. But again, before we end this one more time, are you open to bookings by any chance?
I got yeah, I'm open to bookings. What we got June. Yeah, I'm open to some June bookings and I got a couple of matches in August too. So yeah, you look me up, man. I'm ready to work, I'm ready to go. So
There
nothing
you
but the
go, man.
sunset now.
Like there you go, guys. Y'all can find him, book him. Get with him to see what's best for all of y'all. But again, man, thank you for joining us today. I really do appreciate that. Thank you for taking
Yes, sir.
time out of your day. But
Thank you. It's enjoying with
again,
you.
go follow him. He's really worth it. He's really worth going to follow. Really cool guy from the few times I met him. And he's highly spoken of. Brady Brown
Thank you.
spoke highly of you. And I'm like, wow, okay. I really do got to talk to this guy for real.
Brady's smart.
Oh, yeah. So,
Smart man.
yeah, go ahead, give him a shout. Make sure you are following the podcast. Get
Yeah.
interviews every week. So until next time, y'all stay safe and God bless.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
You too. Thank you.